This is Astron Rex 105mm, one of our upcoming Tier 8 medium tanks from America, which most likely ends up being a premium medium tank in one way or another. I don't know, maybe just wild guess, maybe our future marathon vehicle in 6 months or something like that. Just a wild guess. Anyway, today let's take a look at that right now actually. So, this vehicle is very weirdly balanced, or maybe even we can say unbalanced, because it has some good things and some really bad things at the same time. For example, this tank is another autoloader, 320 alpha damage, nice 420 with AG, 185mm of penetration with standard rounds. What is this all about? In 2021, quite bad, but premium penetration 250, quite decent. Very big gap, you see what I'm trying to say over here, right? Spam more premium rounds, I guess. 53 with AG. 37-second reload time for the full clip if you decide to reload that 5 shell magazine, ladies and gentlemen. Quite a long time, 5 times 320, although deals quite a nice damage, 1600 burst, right? But it is not super crazy burst, because 4.5 second reload time between shots. 4.5 second reload time, that's quite crazy. And you're not able to hit half of your shots anyway, because accuracy 0.43. So we have already 3 really bad things: reload time between shots, accuracy, and standard penetration. Aiming time is good, 2 seconds. Turret rotation speed 44 is good, minus 9 degrees of gun depression, very good. 30 shells, you know, it is decent. Top speed 45 for a medium tank, quite average, under average actually, but reverse speed 30, amazing, isn't it? Now, you are not able to achieve those speeds very nicely, because only 420 horsepower engine, giving it 13.5 powered weight ratio. What is his powered weight ratio in 2021 once again on a medium tank? And somehow, from this powered weight ratio, you managed to get out 60 degrees per second hull rotation speed. How is that possible? 1250 hit points, hull armor 85, 70, 50, turret 220, 175, pretty beautiful, decent. You know, view range 380 meters, AP, APCR, HE rounds as standard rounds. Commander, gunner, and driver, 3 crew members. This is all you need to know about this vehicle right now. Very, very interesting and I would say badly balanced. I expect this tank is going to receive many more buffs and many new iterations, like the reload time between shots, accuracy, standard penetration, mobility, like something doesn't add up over here. Let me know what you think about this tank in the comment section right now, ladies and gentlemen, together with your username and your server, of course, because today's episode as well is part of the giveaway. But shh, I don't tell that to anyone else. Not in the title, not in the thumbnail, just me and you. Who is going to make this possible? Well, let's hear a quick word from our sponsor today. Who is paying for all that juicy stuff? I am going to say a bit later in the video. Before we continue with the video, let me very quickly show you this beautiful scene over here. How I had my first lunch outside, ladies and gentlemen, having some coffee, #coffee, and Raid Shadow Legends as well. A game what you're able to check out clicking the link in the description. Free-to-play RPG game available on both mobile devices, on PC, featuring dungeons, arenas, where you're able to smack a lot of enemies. But today, I am going to introduce 2 very awesome champions to you, actually. Astron, super badass looking legendary champion from the Sacred Order, who places defense downs, weakens enemies, and also has a chance to stun. And let's not forget the revive, which is super key, bringing back fallen allies to fight another day. Turvold, a legendary barbarian with even more legendary sword. Just look at it, which hits like an airplane hitting on you. Places weaken on the enemies while increasing his own attack, crit rate, and speed, just to slash them even harder with mighty blows. If you have those champions, or you are lucky enough to get those champions, definitely pimp them up, use them in the 5 brand new dungeon levels they just added, together with 11 fresh champions and almost 200 brand new missions to complete with the legendary champion at the very top. Check it out yourself by gently smacking the link in the description and start smashing the dungeons yourself. Helps to support the channel. Once again, thank you very much. Now, what you're able to win, how you're able to win that, well, I'm going to talk about that at the end of the video, because let's move on with the news episode. So we just looked at the Astron Rex. Once again, please let me know what you think about that, because you can see that it is in the very early development stage. It doesn't even have the HD quality model ready yet, so we can expect some great things. How would you buff it? How would you nerf it? Let me know in the comment section. Moving on, next topic, Super Test Japort Map returns for updates and gameplay test. The Japort Map has received an update and has been reintroduced to Super Test once again, says the dailybounce.net blog. Shout out to the Harkonnen once again. Japort could be one of the first maps being introduced to be tested using the upcoming update 1.13 new feature, recon missions. What are recon missions? More about that in a second as well, because I have some more information about update 1.13. So this is the map. I have actually covered this map 2 times, I believe. Once I did that like close to 2-3 years ago, and last time a couple months ago. So this is like the old a map which reminds old port map, but at the same time it doesn't as well. It should be a completely new one. We have like crazy open area, we have tunnels over here, but let's take a look what they have done so far with this map. So here is another bird's eye view. We have water, we have houses, artillery cover, open area, tunnels right over there, complete sniping balconies as well. Number 4, for example, you can see sniping positions for tank destroyers. You can snipe across the map or you can defend against attackers. So here are the pictures. Once again, this is the port area, exactly like that, quite open, but if you're underneath it, artillery should not be a problem, but you do not have too much cover over there. So this is the port area. Moving on, another view from the hangars. This is where you're able to climb on the top of the tunnels, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, on the top of the houses actually as well. Just like that. Another view for you. Tunnel action. Yep, in the middle of the map, if I'm not mistaken. Some tunnel action. Major combat direction for rapid lights and medium tanks areas above the bunker enable control over quite a large part of the map. So it is kind of a Mines 2.0 action in the middle. If you take the middle hill, you have quite a nice spotting, quite a nice overview where maybe some tank destroyers are going to be, what not. So once again, EBRs, top speed tanks are going to dominate. The major combat direction for medium tanks is in the south. Yes, I can see that being a case, because you have like some cover, hull down positions, peeking over the reach lines, taking quick snapshots. All those things are going to be rewarded nicely. Positions for sniper vehicles to repel enemy attacks or control important positions on the map. Definitely some pushes to snipe across the map. This is the bridge area, the furthest away from the port side. This is the port area. Once again, pushes just to make sure you are able to snipe. But you know, usually if you add pushes so obviously next to the houses, it is quite easy to blind fire as well for you, just to counter it as a heavy tank. Maybe you are playing over there, or as an artillery. Quite easy to counter those positions up there. Anyway, Japort Map is showing its teeth once again, together with Minsk 2.0, what I'm waiting for so much, and some other maps which should come closer and closer as well. Can't wait, honestly. Moving on to the next topic. And next up, let's talk about update 1.13, which seems to be quite a massive batch. We still have not heard anything official about that, at least on the EU server. I have not heard any official articles about update 1.13. This is why I was actually waiting for a couple days, maybe something official comes out. But as usual, the Daily Bounce brings you the latest leaks of upcoming updates and features. All the following information has been confirmed and will be officially released next few days. So the Daily Bounce blog says that it has been confirmed. I believe it so. Let's check it out, like quick cliff notes. This is not everything, by the way, what is happening. HE shell changes. HE shells will be able to penetrate armor and deal damage at the impact point. HE shells will be able to penetrate screens, tracks, wheels, walls, fences, and so on. This is super. big thing for many vehicles. Actually, very big thing. Characteristics changes for vehicles like KV2 Type 5 Heavy and so on, recently tested in Super Test, will be introduced. This is my previous video actually. If you haven't seen that, please go check it out because it is quite a big topic. They are going to nerf EBR 105, EBR 90, Lynx, they are going to buff KV2 Type 5, D49 Sheridan and so on. So check it out if you're interested about that. Countering SPGs. 3 new features will be introduced to the game, all of them tested during Sandbox 2. 6 Sense for Arty. This is basically if Arty pulled the trigger, you can see Arty sound detection or 6 Sense basically showing that shell is traveling towards you and you have like 1 second to react at max. How much it is going to help you? Well, you tell me, okay? Brighter shell tracers, yes, this is actually quite visible. You can see where the shots are coming from and you can counter accordingly. Fire markers on the minimap, this is quite a big thing. If you pay attention to the minimap a lot, then every time artillery hits the ground somewhere, enemy arty hits the ground somewhere, you can see circle appearing on the minimap where exactly the artillery did hit. And you can see where arty is focusing right now. Let me know what you think about that. Right, SPG Changes. SPGs are going to get shells reworked. They are going to get extra shell as well. Standard HE deals stun and has a large burst radius, but they deal low damage and have low penetration value. Alternative HE, high penetration and decent damage, but have no stun effect and small burst radius. Tactical AP, deal maximum damage and with good penetration value, no stun and no burst radius. Together with the new shells, the Intuition perk will also be reworked and will be available for all commanders. Intuition perk, basically you can switch shells faster, right? The rework skill will allow players to quickly change between shell types in any vehicle. If it is maxed out, it is actually super fast, super fast. Last time I saw that happening. But I have made so many videos about that. I have my own opinion about that. Basically, my opinion overall is that after a couple weeks people testing out all the other shell types, I believe they are going back to this standard stunning HE. This is just my thought. If I'm wrong, I will raise my hands, say I'm wrong, sorry. Maybe it is good, maybe this is bad, but this is what I see happening actually. Moving on, vehicle changes, M41D, FE 1066 Senlak, T92, D23, T23E3, Chieftain D95, this is the tier 8 medium tank, KV4 Greslavsky, IS5, M60, 121B, all those vehicles are going to be changed. Those vehicles will be tested by the Super Test players, as far as I understand, but I have covered changes what they are going to get in videos. All those tanks I have actually covered in my videos, so it is another patch for premium tank buffs and Clan Wars reward vehicles buffs, M60 and 121B. 121B, as far as I remember, buffs were pretty damn big. So good news for the owners of these vehicles, as they will become more competitive and better for the current meta, if this is something you wanted to see. Now, new feature, recon missions. Ever wanted to participate in World of Tanks map development? Well, you now will have a chance to do that. A brand new feature will be introduced to World of Tanks recon missions. This will allow you to test and try out maps in late development stages, giving you the opportunity to help improve these maps. So basically, before they release new maps, they want to know our feedback, they want to know what we think about that, and hopefully fix many mistakes before the map comes out. Unbalanced mistakes. Can't see anything bad in that, if this is going to be the case, actually. After playing a determined number of battles in recon missions, the players will be offered the opportunity to vote for the best map and give feedback. The mode will also bring rewards to all participating players, making it worth the time you spend playing. So yeah, let's I can't say anything bad in that, just feedback before it is finally released. Minsk changes and interface improvements. Minsk is coming back as well. Minsk will receive a lot of the changes recently tested, and it will feel like a new map. Indeed, you're able to drive on the river basically. According to the last information, they're going to add some more passages into the city. I'm actually looking very much forward to it, as I said before. With a lower water level in the river, borders changed to create new playable areas and loads of different cover implements and changes. The interface will also receive some improvements with 3 new features: allied and enemy HP in the player list. It was a mod, ladies and gentlemen. It has always been a mod where you see inside the player list where you see the HP bar on the left, on the right side, basically. Allied and enemy HP in the minimap, same story. It was a mod. Commander camera. Commander camera, you can zoom out more. This is as far as I understand, right? Next up, blueprint changes. The blueprint system receives a slight change with the national fragments conversion. Basically, they are going to use the second personal mission logic where they are going to put some nations together. For example, alliance blueprints. Poland, UK, USA under alliance blueprints. Bloc, Germany and Japan. Coalition, Czech, France, Italy and Sweden. And under Union, China and Soviet tanks. So with this change, you can convert Polish national fragments into British or American national fragments, for example, but there are 2 things you need to keep in mind. A 1:6 ratio is applied when converting fragments. You can only use national fragments of one nation when converting. Like, conversion is always a problem. I'm going to show you how it is done. I'm going to show you how it works when it comes out, just to make it clear for everyone, for you, for me as well, because me making those videos is it helps me to learn a lot about those systems myself as well. So I will try to make everything sure how everything works, you know. And we actually have some other information or some other things coming from the update 1.13 as well, but right now I think this is where I'm going to stop. We have some, Battle Pass, for example, Battle Pass Season 5 2021, what I have covered. Then new ranked battles, Battle Pass coming with the Bounty low noise exhaust system, ranked battles, completely reworked ranked battles with improved turbo as a reward, or you're able to buy that, you just have to enter the league. 1.13 seems to be quite a big patch, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to keep my hands on pulse all the time, and I'm going to keep you guys in the loop as well as soon as something new comes up and if something is worth reporting in. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this part, and now let's talk about the giveaway. Yes, thank you once again, Raid, for being just so awesome and making another giveaway possible. I am going to give away, this time I'm going to do comment section giveaway. I have 2 Clean.io giveaways running already. All the winners will be picked at the end of the month. Actually, giveaways run until the end of the month, and winners will be picked, and all the prizes will be sent out like 5 days into the up to 5 days into the new month usually. Now, talking about the prizes, 30,000 gold up for grabs in different gold packages. Just let me know your username, your comment, or in your comment together with your server. Let me know what you think about the Rex premium tank we covered, or the tier 8, I don't know, American medium tank, auto-loading medium tank, what I talked about before. Let me know what you think about all of this, what we covered in this video today. And hopefully you are going to be lucky, because no one ever, trust me, no one ever expects to win. No one expects to win. Everyone is like, every winner is like, wow, this came out of nowhere. I never expect to win anything. I won something for the first time ever. This is the usual thing I see. Now, I'm not announcing those giveaways anywhere, not in the thumbnail, not in the title, description. If you're a subscriber, you are good to go. So thank you very much. I would like to support people who support me, so subscribing, I would say, is not that a big price to pay. And leave a like, so you're going to make me happy, sponsors happy, and hopefully we're able to get more deals like that. I thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for spending your time over here with me today. Stay awesome, stay sexy, take care, and bye.